Now they'll work it around the boards. Tries to work it. Michael Gill joined by, at the moment, Jim Erickson. These games are so tight today because of the Terrier game. Not a lot of people have been able to vacate on the broadcast team and come back fast enough. Not so fast, especially since they're behind now. Here's that opportunity. They will work it. In behind, I believe that is still going to be Ducharme in net. Puck comes now around. Now center, we are just over a minute in to the scoreless game between Pembina Valley and Pilot Mound. Now they'll work it around. Now they send it back to the corner. They'll send it out. Oh, that's a interesting looking play there. Wrap around here for the Hawks. Back here quickly, it's Fajala. And they'll split the D. Fajala works the puck around now. Cambry Martin shoots the puck in. Back to get it here for Pilot Mound will be number 9, Lily Medicine. Back in behind. Believe that's still 81 there, Jim. I can't pick that big goalie number. That comes up. Quick stand. I don't see another goalie on the bench. So it might be Ducharme. That comes up the window. Long play again. 2 minutes and 5 seconds into this game. They'll work it in. 17:48 to go here in the opening period. 3 hands. Grabs the puck and will hang on. Yep, that is Ducharme. Thank you, Jim. And now we have the puck to the right of Trians. Recording on new memory cards. Everything else. Laura, why don't you hop on over here? Get Laura over here, maybe. Puck comes back. Now they'll work it around. Sends it back into the zone. Michael Gill soon to be joined by Laura Erickson. There you go. Now they work it back in the zone. 17:20 to go in the opening period. Puck goes wide. Here's a shot that gets stopped by Ducharme. 81, yep. Face off to the right, 17:09 to go. Welcome, Laura.
Hi.
You have a voice and you have a name now. Doing the drop it here on Game Time TV for us. Doing a great job today. Tria ends down to our broadcast left. And it's going to be Julie Ducharme to our right for Pilot Mound, and she's playing her second game today in goal. Flipping over the center ice line, trying to swing at it now. And it's going to be played back behind the goal. Another opportunity. That gets fired wide. Now they'll work it down. Here's another shot, and that is going to be stopped. On the goal, Tria ends in the net. It's funny because we seem to always avoid the game, but Kaylee France does. But we saw her in the 2 preseason games, so now we kind of see Tria in both of our games yesterday. Katie probably played this morning. Kaylee probably did. Back out. Now they worked it in. 22 up the seam here for Pilot Mound. Caverly works it back up the ice here. The 2-on-1 not going to be blocked. Back out in front. They'll work it. Tries to send it out. Here they come off the window. Works it back down. Chance out front. Quick shot stopped by Ducharme. Roll back. Picked up back to the blue line. Here's another shot. That is blocked through. And that's going to work it in. Long play down the seam. Stopped around. Trian's goal. Gonna leave it there for Grenier. Janet Grenier. Bat for Gracie Carrolls. Passes too far. And that will get played and left for what I think is Roxy Thompson. Your thoughts, Laura, on today?
We're just getting started.
Whoop, can you move your mic a little closer?
There
we go. Bat in. What did you pick up bat? Answer to the question in a minute. That comes in. Now they worked it to the corner. Two brand new memory cards in the camera. Ducharme makes the save. Carry on with your thought.
It's both teams are starting well today.
Face off to the right. There we go. Just have to slide some pins around a little bit. Puck comes back up the seam. And they'll play it down. What's behind the net? Tria ends in it. To our broadcast left. Just over 5 minutes gone. Now they worked it down. Center back in front. And it's going to be taken. Wrong teams. Where am I? Oh, there we go. So this is the problem, ladies and gentlemen, when you have way too many rosters. They will work it down. 14-15 here to go in period 1. We're working feverishly to bring you coverage, and we could not thank you enough for the support so far here on Game Time TV. With the action now underway. Here's a shot. This does not work. Back over the blue line. And they will bring it in. Games tomorrow, by the way, starts 7:55 in the morning. That is not a mistake. And it will be Weyburn taking on Interlake tomorrow morning. PV will then take on Vancouver Island. Ambrose will take on Eastman. Westman will take on the Rink. And to close it out will be Pilot Mound and the Capitals. 5 o'clock tomorrow. 6 games for you tomorrow. The last 6.
We're broadcasting what, 5 of them?
Sorry?
We broadcast 5 out of the 6?
Probably 4 out of the 6. Maybe even 3 out of the 6. I may give cat outs and 1 more. And so far the plan is to give it the first 2 tomorrow. And then we'll see.
So that Mike can sleep in?
Yeah, the first 2, and then I think I'm going to do 2. And she'll do the 5th one, and then I'll close it off with number 6. Puck comes into the center. It's all going to depend on guest lineups as well. They'll work it in. Now behind. Here is Disbork. Back across. Right in on the goaltender right now, which is Julie Ducharme. Back here for Jarrett Grenier. Goes back across the ice. Tries to send it in. That's not going to work. They will move it cross ice. Works across the seam. Now they'll drive it. Long opportunity. Sets cross ice. They'll work it in. To the right of Trian's. 8 minutes gone. In the first period. They will work it down. Down to the back window. Long opportunity. This comes out to center. In behind the net, they'll slide along the far side boards. Michael Gell alongside Laura Erickson and Jim Erickson at the moment. Works it cross ice. Now they will play it back in. Letting here the shot stop by
Nice save.
the goaltender. Lots of movement going on here. 6 more games for you tomorrow. I'll have to put a interesting statement potentially out on the Weyburn. The Weyburn and Yellowhead game. Face off here with 11:15 remaining. They will send it out. Sends it across. Looking here. The shot off the goal post. Oh, Pilot Mound flush hit the goal post. Here's it's going to be 9 gone in the third period. They will work it. And they will drive it in. Now out of the wall. What's this 3-2 home team score? Is that from the other side?
Yeah.
Okay. We will tabulate that in our results. And that was obviously the previous game, the Wildcats and the Flames.
Yes.
Okay, that is a 2:15 3-2 home team. That would have been St. Mary's. They play tonight. Okay, so Westman loses to the St. Mary's Flames by a 3-2 score. Now they work around near to the corner. That's going to be chopped up. Trying to work it in. That is going to be set offside.
Maybe. We're still running a 2-man officialing team.
Yeah, they called a penalty on the play, I think. Should be a Pilot Mound
No, power play.
power play. Yeah, as it's Vanstone in the box. They will work it. Then we'll work out the refund situation for Weyburn and the you're with the home team, home white, so that's Vanstone in the box. Presumably a bench minor. But comes across 10 remaining. Works it back to the seam. They'll play it again. Now in front. This doesn't work. Stopped by Trians. Another shot wide of the cage. Knocked down. That's taken the other way here by Seti. Dumped down by Pilot Mound. Or actually dumped down by the Pembina Valley. In on the Pilot Mound net minor Ducharme. Sounds like they're not tracking shots on net in this game, which is unfortunate. Now they work it in. Maybe they'll add them after. 9.5 to go in the opening period, 0-0. Puck gets rolled. Swung back into the corner. Tries to send it across. Seti works it up the ice. They'll play it in. Now they will play it here with 9 minutes remaining in the opening period. They will work it down the seam. Tries to set it. Opportunity. That will be controlled. Back in. And that's going to flip it quickly back here. That is icing on the power play, which is a no-no, not recommended. Do not do. Yes. Let's see what comes. Back to the corner. And we have Pajala, actually from Marissa Fair, who I understand is celebrating a birthday today, September 25th. That is today. So,
Yes.
happy birthday to Marissa.
16? 17?
Huh?
16?
That would be a 2005. What's it?
16.
Yep. That comes over. 8:07 to go here in the opening period. 0-0 Pilot Mound, Pembina Valley. Suddenly the shots on goal aren't up, but we'll assume that to be normal. What's it in? Sends it across. Back to the point. There's that shot. Stop. Rebound. They score. Gonna be number 14 for Pembina Valley. That's Caitlin Anderson who's going to get the goal. Caitlin Anderson the goal. Caitlin Anderson the goal, and Pembina Valley leads 1-0. Just explaining that over to Jim Erickson.
Knocked the net off even.
Sorry?
Even knocked the net off.
Can you turn your mic a little bit straighter? Yep. Because I'm only getting part of your audio in my headset. Ducharme will grab it. Pembina Valley up 1-0. So St. Mary's defeats Westman. I guess the Flames did have an afternoon game, but I didn't get a look at. They'll play tonight, then they'll play the Bisons tomorrow. They'll work it in quickly. Here's a little bit of a trip charge, and there's a delay penalty coming. Still the two-man system for this game. The linesman made that call. Interesting. My rate of reasons potentially for that.
The ref might still be doing paperwork.
Face off to the right. I'm a goaltender. Here we are. Works it back to the middle. So Erman have a pair of goals. Jordan Niepenat Sargent has a back-to-back shutouts. So we'll see if the Ice maybe run with her tomorrow. I wouldn't imagine they would. I think they would go back to the other goaltender. .644 to goal. You're in the opening period. Now they'll work back to the slot here in the neutral zone. In the zone, actually, pardon me. Works it. And now the puck gets dumped. Steered away by Ducharme. Sends it across. Tries to work it. Trying to control. And that's going to go back. Tries to work it. Quickly down. And that will be flipped in. Tries to send it across. Here behind the net, it is working for Zip Vanstone. Actually, sorry, that's 22 for the round team. That's Caverly back there. Working in a battle. Trying to take it there for what is going to be drawn in a bit of a battle. Here is Ross trying to skate it out. 5.5 to go in the opening period. 1-0 on a Pembina Valley goal. And we are heading to the Access Event Center for a game late in the season featuring Eastman and Pembina Valley. First time we're going to a non-Winnipeg game.
Oh.
We were invited out there by the Hawks.
Fun.
Second last day of the season, so assuming we get there.
We are going to get there. Power of positivity.
Yep. Bat in tight, they'll play it around the boards. Trying to control. On the inside, here's a shot that is stopped by the goaltender. Face off to the right. Up in that minder. Back to the middle now. Tries to send it out. Now they wait for it. 5 minutes remaining here in the opening period. Again, the Steelers will get going in 2.5 hours on Mike FM, a home game where they look to avoid a season opening 4th straight loss to the Pistons. Speaking of 4 straight losses, the Freeze look to avoid a 4th straight loss to the Winnipeg Blues, who are looking for a 4th straight win. Can catch that one on Game Time Radio, 6:15 from Machado Patay's Sportsplex. In behind the net. Now they will work it. Puck comes out front. They'll shoot it. That gets blocked. We'll have a look. Quickly in. It's taken by Figella. In around the boards. This will get taken. And we will control. Back in. Works it along the play here for Vanstone. Under 4 to go opening period of a scoreless game. Tries to work it away.
It's 1-0. It's not scoreless.
Oh. 1-0 Pembina Valley. Brain's starting to turn to mush. That's why I'm telling the lad. No games tonight. In a normal year, we'd have 2 more games tonight. But
well, just no more broadcasting tonight. There's still games.
No more broadcast. There's all the games over on the other range. They'll take it over. Tries to play it cross ice. Skates over. That's nicely blocked. Hits the skate. Hits the stick. Comes down. We're in the final. Less than almost 3 minutes to go in the period. Now they'll work it. Sends it across. Great job. Everybody for making things work today. Pilot Mound taking on the Pembina Valley Hawks. Some working over some numbers here. Bat in. Trying to settle there. Nothing worked. Oh, big collision. This comes out to the slot. Bat in front. Brought back out and down. Trying to settle. There's the opportunity out in front of the benches. This will be taken. Left there by Caitlin Anderson. Back across. It is going to go back in. Now they will control with 2 minutes to go in the period. They will work it up the seam. They'll send it back in. Tries to control. And that's going to be flipped back in. Long opportunity cross. Tries to chip. Slide it. Back to the point. Holding it in. Another shot. That's Eduardo Ducharme's goal. 1:30 left in the first period. And the puck will come to Ducharme. She'll hang on. Portage Terriers in action tomorrow, tonight.
Tonight.
Yep, sorry, tonight.
7:30? Like it's 7:30 puck drop.
7:30 puck drop here at Stripe Place. Which means we have to detach this whole broadcast booth, move it behind us, come in early tomorrow morning, set everything up again, which will not take long. Back out. Now they settle it in front. That is blocked. And they'll work it quickly here. Back to the seam. Lawn play again here. It is going to be the final minute of the opening 20 minutes for Jala. Works it away. Sends out in front. And this comes across. Chance here again. Duchamp kicks that out. 35 seconds remaining. Lawn play again. Shot. Rebound. That's kicked away. Lawn to the middle. Sends it out front. Oh, that's blocked. Great job. We will bring you the second period after the intermission. If they don't run the period back to back again, that could be a distinct possibility. The fact that that door closes tells me that that might be indeed the case. So we'll stick it here to see what they do. And the players are not leaving for the dressing room, to my knowledge. From what I can see. We'll go right.
The refs.
Sounds like we're going right into the second period. Once they figure out the timing of things. And yep, that's exactly what they'll do. So they want to get this back on somewhat schedule.
Well, we need to get back on schedule.
What?
We need to get back on schedule so we don't get kicked out early.
Well, I'll tell you, you cut out a half an hour by removing one intermission. So, and it's at the Zamboni purring in the background.
Famous last words.
I think he's coming over here. We'll see. Yeah, we're going to run this period back to back, so we'll keep it here. That's one way to get back on schedule.
Yeah, both teams have had their chances in this period, but I think the momentum is going with Pembina Valley. That early goal gives them the momentum, but we still have 40 minutes to play, hopefully.
Yeah, so now they're going to flood every second period.
It's okay. I think I'd rather have flooding between second and third period versus first and second anyways.
I agree. No intermission this time.
Well,
we will do
discussion.
It next period.
Just long enough for a water break.
Yep. Last one was 90 seconds. Again, this, if you're just joining us, was necessitated by not only one but two severe injuries. Joyce Erickson, you may want to take the company cards around. Here with the second period about to start. Katie France is there with 3 a.m. second period about to begin. After about a 5-minute breather. And we will get back on schedule amazingly. Puck comes back. So Pilot Mound will rip the puck into the zone, taken by Pembina Valley. After the corner, McLaren.
High shot.
Fired up putt out of play. I just need a minute to catch my breath here. Face off to the right. Of the goaltender. Works it back. Center of the boards here in the second period. They'll work it in back-to-back periods to make up for the long injuries in the noon game. Both players had to be taken off via EMS, which subsequently suspended the rest of the game, which had 4.5 minutes left in the second period of a 1-1 tie. Now they'll work it in. Tries to settle here. The shot that is blocked. So Tria ends in the net to our left. Ducharme in the net. Tria ends in the net to our right. Ducharme in the net. Sorry, my words are getting tied together. In the net to my left. That's better. Puck will play. Now they'll work it down. Tries to bring it. Chance to 18:45 remaining in the second period. We're going back-to-back periods here to try to make up time. Rolls it around. Out of the middle. Tries to settle. Back again here. Tries to work an opportunity. Chance at the shot tipped away. Ducharme rebound. It's Johnny on the spot in the crease. Where's the puck?
There's about 4 people on top of each other right now.
And do we have a Pilot Mound player?
Everyone's up.
3 skaters and the goalie to keep that puck out.
Everyone's good.
Everyone's good. I always have to have a second thought opportunity. Jim Harrison doing a masterful job on camera this afternoon. Thank you. I just commenting about your camera, how you've done a masterful job on that this afternoon. Caught on really quickly. Now they bring this down. Chance to the corner. Cabri Martins works it down. They will play it here with 17:50 to go in the second period. 1-0 Pembina Valley. They'll drive it in. Michael Gill. Laura Erickson on color. Works it in here with the second period. Now there's a warm-up for the game going on next door. That is not the Portage Terriers doing warm-up. Tries to send it across. Works in. Back to the line. This gets played. And back down. Trying to control his Gracie Carrolls. Tries to move it. Trying to settle. Back in front here now. And I'll send it out quickly. Back to the blue line, McLaren. Works this down. Here's going to be an opportunity for Braun. The shot stopped by Ducharme. And that, my friends, is held on. 16:47 here. Period number 2. Back again. Trying to play it out. 16:43 left in the second period. Works it back to the blue line. This comes out and goes to the side. Now they'll leave it. Another opportunity. Wide shot over top of the net. That gets rolled down. Now they will play it back behind the net. This is going to play it back to the corner. Works it out of the middle. In the zone there, middle of the camera shot. Puck comes down. And this is Fidjala. This goes cross ice. They'll wait. Sends it across, looking. Down here. Sends it in. And that'll be stopped by Ducharme. We need to get caught up. That's why the second period went off about 2 minutes after the conclusion of the first period. Now they worked it in. Tries to settle. Looking. Here it is off the wall. Working. It's going to be Gracie Terrells. Back out front here now for number 7 who pounded it in. That's Ava Delsborak. Back to the neutral zone. Puck comes out front. That is nicely steered away. Tries to work it. Puck comes down. It's going to be taken here by Grenier, who's on a defense pair with Scarf. Back here now for Grenier. Puck now rolls, in fact, actually to Desborat. And it's going to come out. Quickly waiting. Now behind, nothing there. Now center out Scarf. Works it back. I'll try and settle. That's not going to work. This will be taken for a whistle.
I'm wondering if Pilot Mound is trying to slow the game down.
Exactly what they're trying to do. Back to the blue line. Puck is held in. It's going to be taken by Foster. This goes wide. Sends it out. Quickly here. This will be taken there for Pilot Mound. 1-0 the score, 14-10. Hildebrand was the 17 in charge. Back out here for Lacoste. That's just golfed wide. Now they'll work it down. This doesn't quite work. 13-52. Looking. Here's a shot. Point blank opportunity. That is blocked by Braun. They'll work it in. Right back down. Sends it off. Looking. Bat and crashing right into the net.
She put her head down and straight into the goalie's tummy.
Don't think that was intentional, but just trying to get the puck. I mean, there was no stopping that. That was full blown.
Needed a good snowplow in there.
May I remind you, this seems like the perfect time to remind you, but Pilot Mound does not have a backup goalie on the bench. So one of their forwards would have to, one of their other skaters would have to assume the duties of the goaltenders.
As someone that's done that, that's not the funnest job.
If called upon. In Vignette?
Yeah.
How'd you do it? How'd you do?
It wasn't terrible.
Golden and Savage, you tell the sheriff?
I think we won a game.
What?
I think we won one of the games.
Oh, wow. Down out the window. Here's a 2-on-1 for Pilot Mound. They'll work it. Opportunity to just slot to the front of the net. Tries to work it. Back down. They will play it across. Works it in. Here's a 1-on-2. Glove down and held by the goaltender, which is Julie Duchamp. This will be the final game of our day.
We'll do updates tomorrow morning as to the last of tonight's games.
Yeah, Ferdy did be sending updates. I believe tonight's games for score, so we won't have to be here.
Nice.
Huh?
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be have a nice dinner type of thing and relax. Puck comes back. Now they worked it out front. Shot that stop. I do sharp rebound. Only 10 will beat the puck.
Nice save by the defense.
Nice stop. Trying to skate. Here out the window. Keller tried to settle. Works it in. Oh, out front. They score.
Oh.
Nice job there by Marissa Fair on her birthday. Gets the
Good Sweet
2-0
16.
goal.
So close, though. So close to that save.
Birthday goals for Marissa Fair.
There are worse ways to spend your Sweet 16.
Yep. She's happy. Do you see that reaction? Yeah. Happy birthday, Marissa. Puts her team up 2-0. Almost in a dead spot. 12:07. Now they'll work it in. 2/3 of the way. Now they work it around. Back to the center ice. Inside the center ice, just in front of the blue line. No. Drive it down. Sends it across. Shot that's blocked. They will play this down. Opportunity that is going to be taken. And icing will be the call. They'll work it in. They will. We will have a face-off to the right of the goaltender, right out the window. Another opportunity. There's a shot. And that's stopped by the goaltender here, which is Trians. 2-0 Marissa Fair as the last goal. The player that is celebrating a birthday today. Now they work it in. Trying to settle. Nothing there quickly. Works it down. Works it down. There's that chance that's going to play it around. Here's Pajala. Works it down. Chance again. We have a opportunity. Chance to the slot. That doesn't work. Back to the blue line. Now chip it out. One opportunity. Whoops. That gets played. Now to the blue line. Here's Carroll's. Outside the shot. Nice block. Rebound. Nothing there. As we have (10-13). Blues freeze, getting ready to get going. Down. Now Jonathan Tays works it around. They'll play it cross ice. Back to the line. Here's a shot tipped away. Opportunity that is going to be taken aback. We will drive it here with 10:01 remaining. Back again, cross ice, chips it down. They will work it. Long side wall. Trying to drive it in. This puck comes down. They will play it down to the middle. Here's this opportunity around the boards. Quinn McLaren. Puck gets poked up. They'll send it. Now spinning around. It is going to be Emily Foster. here with 9.5 to go in the second period of this final game of our broadcast day. They'll work it back over. Try to settle here. 9:15 to go. They'll work it cross ice. Jams out. 9:10 left here. Back in. Shoots it. That doesn't quite work. Massive player injuries have us backed up. They'll try and play it. Opportunity here. It's going to be stopped by Ducharme. The Terriers moving into setup. 8:55 here, second period. Ducharme to the right. Face off is one. They'll spin it now. Here's a backhand. We've yet to have an intermission because of the circumstances of today. Of course, we wish both players well. Now they'll drive it in. Long opportunity down the seam. They'll send it down. Working. This goes D to D. They will play this all the way around. Trian's behind her own net. They'll work it back around. Works it into the corner. Tries to spin it. It's going to be Poutot. Back in here for Carrolls. Down the seam. Tries to work it up a wall here for Cabri Martin. Then juggled there by the goaltender. She's doing like a
baseball catch.
Baseball catch / juggling act.
Catching it in the glove.
Maybe if a hockey career doesn't pan out, she should apply to be in the circus as a juggler. Who knows? All jokes aside, of course. We hope a hockey career for Ducharme pans out. Puck comes back now. They'll work it around. Sends it out. Now to the far corner. They'll send it in. Drives it looking. That is going to play it back to the middle. They'll send it out. They will work it in. It is going to be 7:29 remaining in the second period of this game. I think the Terriers have already strapped their camera to their tripod, so we're going to have to motor out of here pretty quickly. 7:29. They will work it back to the middle here. Trying to play this far side. Rolls it around the boards. 2-0 to score. They will play it cross ice. Chance. That's a shot that goes wide. Out of the backboards. They'll play it in. Works it down the seam. Chance again. That is blocked. And sent down the ice. So you have 7:03 left in the second period. Face off to the right of Ducharme. Rolls it back to the blue line. Here's this opportunity. Foster in there. Tries to work it now quickly. Gets some help in there from Caitlin Anderson. Back to the middle of the slot. Wrap around. That doesn't quite work. Now they go back to the blue line. Here's a chance. 6:44 to go. They will settle. Trying to control here. 6:35. Back down behind the net. 2-0 to score. Penalty is coming up. The lineman going to make the call again. Remember, we're down to a 2-person crew. We'll see if we can get Jim Erickson on eventually to maybe tomorrow to talk about the 2 officiating system. Yeah, we're gonna have to
on the arm.
slowly start moving things, I think. Face off to the right of the goaltender. They'll send it back across. Another opportunity, 154. So we're down here with 6:15 remaining. Sends it back across. Here's a shot that's going to be controlled. Rebound that's gets sent down. Trians out to handle it as they're on the penalty kill. It's a bench minor, supposedly.
It's on the arm, so.
It's on the Buffaloes. Puck comes across, 124 in the power play. Back in. Tries to settle. Looking back in. Here's a shot. Oh, that's fired just wide. Now worked it in. Down to the middle. Drives it in. Looking, shooting. That is stopped by the goaltender, Julie Ducharme. Little late getting going today. We had to take 2 players via EMS in the noon game. Ultimately suspended the game because it took too much time. And you know, with those types of injuries, you take all the time you need. Puck comes down with 5:10 to go here in the period. 2-0 Pembina Valley. The last goal scored by the Marissa Fairwith, celebrating a birthday today. Puck goes behind Trians. She'll elect to leave it. Foster's there to get it. They'll send it out here. 4:45 to go. Puck comes across to the shot that's tipped away. Now they'll drive it to the middle. In tight. They'll send it across. Looks out quickly. Shooting. That's going to be back to the corner. Looking down. Here's Cambry Martin's back out. Here's Fidel with a shot. Doesn't quite work. Out of the middle. Trying to continue. Boys of the Terriers, Cody Bueller in the booth net store. 4:12 left. They'll work it. Try to settle now to the middle. They will play it in. Let's bat here with 4 minutes remaining in this second period. Having to move along. Along, back. And that's stopped by Ducharme. Ducharme looks much more comfortable in this game than earlier today. I'm just remarking that Ducharme looks a lot more comfortable in this game than this morning or either last night as well. Puck comes down. They will play it. Settles around. Bat again. Here's an opportunity. 2 minutes, actually 3.5 to go. They'll work it cross ice. Here's Fair. Drives it back. Penalty coming up. Remember, we're down to a two official system. Did he just call one sportsmanlike?
They needed iced coffee in the water bottle instead of water.
Pardon?
They needed iced coffee in the water bottle instead of water.
We'll have penalty here. I believe if I saw right, was unsportsmanlike.
The call was on the wrist.
But I thought I saw the T say no.
No, it was on the wrist. Was the action by the ref.
Anyway, the Hawks on the penalty kill. Back in front here with 3:20 to go, second period. They will work it around. Almost there with the rolls it around. Chance comes back. Leaves it. Waiting for a chance in front. They score on the power play. Seti was in front there. And I'm not sure if she was the last one to get possession. I think it's going to be number 7. Cassia Ross, who's going to get the goal.
17 was in the front.
Yeah, Here's we got 3:03 remaining in the second period. Punt again. Tries to play it, nothing there. 3 minutes remaining, second period. 2-1 now. As it's going to be Tessia Ross with the power play marker. So worked it around. Almost got myself tangled up. I worked it down. Michael Dale, Laura Erickson, 2:26 to go. They will continue to work the putt. Vijala in there now with a 2-1 game. Marissa Ferris goal standing up as the winner. Anderson gets tripped. And they score. What a turn of events. Anderson paid the price. Threw the putt forward, and I guess it went in.
Well, she passed it forward and somebody scored.
Yep. It's going to be Caitlin Anderson with the goal. 2:10 left in the second period. Oops. Face off will come to the right. Have an opportunity. But it is going to be under 2 to go in this period. That comes around. Now they will play it in. 1:50 remaining. Tries to set it back quickly now in the corner. They will play it in front. Back to the corner boards. We attempt to pass it out front, didn't quite work. Now they worked it down. 1:27 remaining. Here in this second period, shot
Save.
gets stopped by Ducharme. Then we've had 2 players taken off via EMS in the noon game today, which announced the suspension of that game. They'll work it. Tries to settle. Pass quickly here now for McLaren. Far side, we got 1:10 remaining. They'll work it in. Opportunity. This will come through the seam. Drives it. Here's Braun. Far side looking. Braun. Through the seam, looking down the middle. Taken there by Terrells. Gracie Terrells will shoot it in. It's taken back. 43 seconds left in the second period. They will roll this in to the corner. Trying to play this again. Another opportunity. I think there's a goal here or a bid save.
Nice save.
Bid save, that's what it is. Nora Collins just walking by our broadcast location. Arrow's getting ready for an evening game next door. Big stop there by Ducharme. 3-1 the score. Pat in front. Is it 3-1 or 2-1? 3-1.
It's 3-1.
Yeah, okay. Pat again. Now they try to settle. Oh, yeah, right. The long distance goal.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
After the trip.
That made sense. Sorry. We're not going to have a repeat of that other game, which I knew was Yellowhead. All
Sure,
along.
we'll go
5
with that.
seconds left. 2-1-0. 2 periods in the books. Laura, your thoughts?
Both goalies are making them earn their goals. We've got a couple goals between the goaltenders and the posts that have went in.
True that.
Find that small space or go for that one-time shot.
Yep, agreed. Second intermission coming up. 3-1. Pembina Valley leads Pilot Mound. We will take the timeout right after this and be back with the third period. Shortly, you're watching the 2021 Central Plains Preseason Showcase on Game Time TV. We'll be right back. Yep. I'm okay. Well, welcome back. Third period about to start. Here.
What?
Oh,
Oh, that's what he's talking about.
Still 3 notes, but it's still 3 notes. You do?
We're talking in-house music.
anywho, welcome back here. Third period about to roll. We got 2 officials out here still, 2 linesmen still. But comes back. Now they worked it in the corner. 1, 2, yeah. Now they worked at it down the corner. Whoop. They worked it in. Just underway here in the third period. It's a partial break. Moving into the 2-17 rebound. No goal. Pembina Valley thought for sure they pushed it over the line, but they did not. 19:31. Here to go in the period.
I was just going to adjust it.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Joyce Erickson on the drop it. That's your bat that her way. Now they'll flip it around. Works it back out to the center ice blue line. 3-1 the score. Game Time TV's coverage resumes tomorrow. 7:55 in the morning. Kat
Oh,
Erickson. Are you calling the game with her tomorrow, Laura?
I think I'm doing color for her tomorrow.
Yeah. Now they'll have an opportunity. Sends it back to the slot. It'd be great if you guys could do the first 2 games.
Yeah.
Because it is the women's tournament after all. That comes across. Now they worked it in. 18:46. Unit won the third. Through the seam. Cambry Martin's on the breakaway to second in the period. And Ducharme mates
Catches it
another
between her
stop.
legs.
18:38 to go. Here now, 18:34.
Why do I have the feeling my alarm will be playing like that? You
Quick fingers. Putt will be played back. Now it's worked what we scarf at the point. Being watched. Now they'll play it down. This gets played off the window. Sits down. Portage Terriers went for Flyers coming up. Now worked it in. Down to the corner. Here's a shot point plate. That's not going to work. They will drive it. Big opportunity. They will work it down. Trying to play this into the vicinity. It is pulped. Tries to work it in. Out of the back corner. They will whirl it in off the middle. 17:45 to go in the third period. 3-1 Pembina Valley in the lead. Game-winning goal by Marissa Farrow, who's celebrating a birthday. She just about had her second of the game. They'll send it back quickly. But it's worked around the corner. Nothing there. Quick out front. Tries to settle. Here's that opportunity. Swan at the point. Foster works it to the middle. Tries to play it across. Inside, and that's not going to play it. Cross ice. Up the seam. Nice little dink and dive there from Farah. Works it around the wall. Tries to settle it out of the middle. Drives it in. Tries to shimmy it off the boards. Tries to play it down. Opportunity. That'll work. Opportunity back to the middle, and that's just taken away. Works it in. Down the back corner. Puck gets flipped. This will be a cross play. Back in here for what I believe is Pembina Valley's number 11. That's Leah Puto. Puto goes back in her own zone. Oh, 3 hands, just about that. Left alone on the back end there. And tries to bat it to the corner. Now we'll slow it down. Cicino sits to go in the third period. Face off to the right. Going to be back to the blue line. They'll play it out front. Puck comes down. They will work it. Now to the blue line. They will send it in. Put back to get it. Now to settle. Working back. Chance on the opportunity. Slides it back in. This is going to control. Out of the middle, they'll slide it around. Tries to play it. Big collision there. Out of the center blue line. Safe Bandstone on the back check. Works it. Now to the corner, there's a, don't want to say ballerina flip, but she lost an edge for sure. Now they work it in. Michael Gill, Laura Erickson, Jim and Joyce Erickson as well, Kat and probably Laura will do a game tomorrow. 7:55, you will not want to miss that.
I think Mike should get the coffee and tea.
Face off to the right, 15:02 to go, third period. Now they'll bring it around. Back in front, up in there. They will work it back to the blue line. They will send it in. Chance again here, back to the middle of the slot. Tries to work it in, another shot, stopped by Ducharme. And this is a backhand. Nice opportune save.
Ducharme's doing really well. Kind of wish they had shots on goal just to see how much their save percentages are.
Yes, we'll have an opportunity. While they work it in. Works it back. Works it in. Out of the corner. Tries to control. Here with 14:20 remaining in the third period of a 3-1 game. Now they work it down. Chance out front. Trying to steal it. That doesn't work. Out of the back corner. This is a great opportunity. Here we'll send it in. Out of the backboards. Puck comes out. Pajala right on. That's blocked. Now they will send it in front. Opportunity! Oh, what a stop!
Nice save. Between
What
the
a
legs?
Sorry?
I think she saved it like between her knees.
Is this, and I mean this politely, Ducharme, what an effort compared to this morning. Maybe the goaltending tactics in between games are helping.
Warming up.
Yep. Now they work it. Can you tilt your mic again? Tilt the front of it. Yeah. That'll be better. Back in here quickly. Tomorrow we'll have to take everything down tonight. Rewire everything tomorrow because the Terriers will need the table. Which is okay. We share around here.
We're also really fast at putting this stuff up. We're efficient.
Yeah.
We do it so often.
Now they have a chance. This is not going to control, and that's going to be a nice opportune
Defensive
stop by.
goalie save?
Yeah, by Ducharme. Games on sale tomorrow feature Weyburn Interlake 7:55, Vancouver Island Pembina Valley 9:55. 9:15. Sorry, 10:15. At 12:25, it's going to be the Averos and the Selettes. At 2:40, it's going to be Westman and the rink at 4:55. It is going to be the Central Plains Capitals and the Pilot Mound Buffaloes. And then we get into our regular season schedule. Paint Team Florida support this weekend. All games on sale. Regular season passes still available. $59.99. You get all the replays you want. And that will be that. Works it across. Puck will get chipped out. Works it in. Now around the boards. Up in there out front along the blue line. 12:05 remaining. They will send it in. Opportunity that is sent to the corner. Works it now to the middle. 12 minutes, 50, or just under 12, sorry, to go. Now they'll work it down. This gets played. Right in on goal. Ducharme lost the handle. They score. How did that one come down so funny?
A lot of white jerseys around the net.
Sorry here, Laura. We're going to try that one.
There was a lot of white jerseys around that net looking for that one-time shot. And possibly a screen or two.
Yeah. Remember, we'll have the refund situation. Now they're discussing it. Are they discussing whether that goal counts? Nope, they're going to let it go with 11:42 remaining. They'll work it in. Now on the backhand. They will play it back quickly. They'll work it along the neutral zone. Tries to center it. And that will be grabbed and held. Back again. They'll set it cross ice. Works it down here, 11:15 to go in the third period. Michael Jarrell, Laura Erickson, Jim Erickson, Joy Erickson. That has a nice ring to it. Puck comes down. Now they'll work it down here. There's chance to the far side of the boards. Brings it around. Quickly working. In the zone here. Pilot Mound down 4-1. They put a good effort in this one for their second game of the day. And behind. Buffaloes at the Romer. Works it across. Trying to get just back on schedule. Slowly getting there. Works it back in. You can see some of the Terriers or Flyers warming up. Straight ahead by the luxury suites. $10:14 remaining. Now they'll work it back to the blue line. Puck goes down. Tries to center it. Back to the blue line. Under 10 remaining. Here in regulation. They're going to play this back to the point. Puck comes out. And that's going to go in to the middle. Roll behind is Fajala. Middle of the ice. Behind the net Fajala. There's a loop-de-loop. Goes back into her safe zone, so to say. Puto works the puck up. Now they drive it back to the middle. Now it gets sent down to the middle of the zone. chances comes all the way out with 9:23 remaining. Opportunity. They will go behind. Nothing there.
Ooh, tried to sneak it in.
Out front. Got a bit of a jam job. They will control. Back in. Well worked it in. Can you respond to that for me? As it's going to be taken and held
We got a player down.
by Ducharme.
1-1-2. 1-1-6.
We have a player down again.
Pilot Mound.
Yeah, Pilot Mound player. Might we do this? Well, it's gonna be.
Let's not even. Let's not
I
even
know,
go
I
there.
know. Shouldn't even go there. Should not even go there. Anyway, I think we'll bat the camera off a little bit while they attend to this player in the corner. Yeah, we'll keep it panned on the bench. We'll see who it is in a second. And might we have already seen this twice today? Don't need this a third time.
Yeah, isn't girls hockey supposed to be zero contact?
8:50 left. And
All of these girls are under 18, and it's supposed to be zero contact.
yeah, this player's not moved much.
Oh,
Oh, there
there's
we
movement. She's on her knees. And we're getting there.
go. Yeah,
There, she's on her feet.
don't want to tell me what I was thinking. 8:50. Got a shot of the scoreboard as she'll make her way, presumably straight to the locker room.
At this point, given where her team is and the score and the way
Yeah.
she was lying, yeah, I would probably call it done if I were her.
Yeah. That to me spells,
Get better for tomorrow?
well, never know how these players recover. I don't know if that is an arm injury or a knocker injury with the upper body. As I'll bring her straight down below our,
They'll check everything, probably.
yeah. Truthfully, I think she got her bell rung.
But the fact that she got up again
Yeah,
is a good sign.
absolutely. All right, we play on. 8:50 left. Yeah. Face off to the corner. Oh, yeah, okay. That movie had a different ending. That's
Thank
good.
God.
That's good. And by the way, we still pass on our best to those two injured players from the game at noon. 8:35 here to go. I'll play it. Opportunity right to the net. Nothing there as it was blocked. Michael Gill, Laura Erickson, Joyce, and Jim Erickson. Works this puck away. Big opportunity. They will play it down. Out of the front of the goal. Behind the net. Works it down. Chance again. And that's going to be
Captured.
grabbed by the goaltender for the Buffaloes, Ducharme. If we can zoom out just a tad, Jim. In a little too tight over there. Back in. Trying to work it. Back to the middle. Works it in. That comes down. On the far side. Center ice area. Back in front, down to the corner. Here's the shot. Oh, off the outside. In behind. 7:34 left. Now as they work it. Here's opportunity out front. It's going to be taken. Works it far. Opportunity. They will play it. Setter. In there as well. Seti. 15 for Pilot Mound. Tries to settle one of the Hawks players, blows the tire. And now work it in. That's going to be grabbed by the goaltender. Jim, I think you can perhaps zoom out one more click. It seems a little difficult to get certain angles of the ice surface. 6:57 to go in regulation. Back to the middle now. They'll work it. Grenier. Far side. Sends it in front. Put into the middle. Chance in front, knocked away. Put into the middle. Here's Braun. Works it in. Long play back. Into the Pilot Mound zone. Cleverly tries to work it. Now they'll drive. Along the middle here. 6:19 to go in the third period. They'll work it in. Long opportunity. Shot. That is off the side of the net. Quickly down there with 6 minutes remaining. Here's a shot opportunity. Ducharme will grab it.
And everybody will get up. Oh,
Yep. Team effort to keep the puck out with 6:03 remaining. Here. Out to the line, off the face-off. They'll work it around. Tries to settle. Now to the middle. Drives it backdoor. They'll send it in. Quickly around. Tries to play it across. In the zone, back behind the net. Trying to pull it through. 5:30 left in the game. Tries to set it out front. Opportunity, that's a shot. Both players take a spill. Another one shifts over the pile, and that's going to result
in
a penalty, which in football would essentially be known as piling on.
Yeah. Oh, you have to
Do you have a
open your
penalty coming
box.
out?
Matt.
Works it off the wall here on the power play. They'll send it back down the ice. Tria ends back to get it. They'll work it. 5:08 remaining in this third period. Long play again. Back to the seam. Opportunity right off the boards. Oh, that knocked the net off. And now
and
McLaren
a couple people are getting
into it with one of the. I think McLaren may have embellished that just a tiny bit. .457 left. Back again, now they'll work it around. Tries to play it again. Back to the blue line. In over the line, that's a shot. I think that shot iron. Now to the blue line. They will work it. Down to the corner. Tries to play it, looking. Back in. It is going to be controlled. Out to the line. Here's a chance That gets played down. Working on it. Back in front. Taken here by Howland. Up the window, 3.5 to go. He'll send it in. Works it out front. That's a shot tipped
Nice save.
away. Ducharme with the stop. 4:06 remaining. Looks like the trainers come back to the Pilot Mound bench.
I'm thinking that's a good sign.
In there with 4:02 remaining. They will work it back quickly. Hang on a second. We can do that for now so you can set it properly. 3:49 remaining. 27 seconds left in the power play. Back in. They'll send it across. What comes back? Champ back out. Now out to the front. 3.5 remaining. That's right in on net. Grabbed and held. You have to hit the overlay button when you want it to pop back on the screen. Yep. That's when you put it back on the screen there.
Overlay
Face
goes
off
blue.
to the right. Rolls it out with 3.5 to go in this third period. 3:25. Pass to the middle. I'll try to work it.
Even strike.
Working down. Sends it across. Big opportunity. Gets flipped in. They will slide it off the window. Down on the far side. Back to the boards. Trying to play this across. Quickly down. And that will work it. Quickly in. Big collision there. Both players trying to work it here. It's Vanstone. Back to play it. Works it in. Big opportunity. 2:39 to go here in the third period. They will work it back. Braun has a chance to pass it back. Works it in. To the blue line, back to the slot. Tries to set an opportunity. That is blocked. Now that'll work. And that will be a penalty. Or played with a high stick.
Both teams are hitting each other's sticks, left, right,
Yeah.
and center.
Little bit of feistiness and bite to this game all of a sudden. Pilot Mound is taking a high sticking penalty. Playlord with the penalty. Playboard, sorry, with the penalty. Back in. They'll work it. Here's an opportunity. Pajala can't handle it, and Pilot Mound will send it down. Trians will make the stop. Under 2 left. And here. Face off to the right. It is one. Now let's roll back to play it. 1:50 remaining. Tries to play it. In here for Seti. Back to play it for Wayne. It is London near Wayne now. Trying to swipe it out as McLaren. 1:34 remaining. Trians will make the opportunity. Works it down. Battle on the far side. Down to center ice. That didn't hit his skate. Oh, McLaren had to stay onside. 1:15 remaining in the game. Tries to work it long play. Down the back of the seam over center ice. They will work it in. Settles shooting.
Nice save.
Stopped by the goaltender. 1 minute before one remaining.
Quick hands by the goaltender. Ducharme, right? Quick hands by Ducharme.
Let's at it. Down the corner again. They'll send it down the ice. Opportunity. We'll try to play it. Down behind. Long play. Back in. Here's Boudreau shot. That's stopped by the goalie. Final 32 seconds, 16 on the power play. Now they will try to play it. In front again, 20 seconds remaining. Here's a shot that's going to be
Off the skate.
off a skate. But then they have skate guards that wouldn't want to break my foot blocking one of those. 8 seconds left, and that is going to do it here in this one. Pembina Valley with a 4-1 win. And that will become a final score. Once again, your final score here tonight. The Pembina Valley Hawks 4. The Pilot Mound Buffaloes 1. Let's run through tomorrow's schedule quickly. I have to get out of here very quickly, so it is a very simple schedule tomorrow. Busy day. And it's going to start with the Weyburn Goldwings taking on the Interlake Lightning. 7:55. 10:10, it'll be Pembina Valley taking on Vancouver Island. 12:25 will be the Admirals taking on Eastman. 2:40 will be RHA and Westman. And it's going to be the Hawks, or the Buffaloes, closing out against the Capitals at 4:55 tomorrow. For Kent Delmage, Jim Erickson, Joyce Erickson, Laura Erickson, all the guests for joined us. This is Mike Riddell saying your final score once again, Pembina Valley 4, and it is the Pilot Mound Buffaloes 1. Remember, single games are on sale for $5.99. Season pass is still in effect, $59.99, and all that information. Final score 4-1, and we'll be back to tell you that tomorrow's games will begin at 7:55, and we will be on the air all day long. Thank you very much for watching. Single game passes $5.99 tomorrow. Season passes $59.99, and that will get you the full season plus all the replays from this weekend. The amounts regarding the suspended, canceled game from today will be figured out early in the week. Once again, your final score for one final time, Pembina Valley 4 and the Pilot Mound Buffaloes 1. For everyone involved in this one, this is Michael Dell saying good night on Game Time TV, and we'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Bye for now.